This show is strictly for entertainment purposes. We are not financial advisors. Please always gamble responsibly.
Yo, welcome back to another episode of Spread Detectives, a podcast we break down and give predictions on sports, ranging from the NBA, the MLB, the NFL, all the way to sumo wrestling. I'm your host, Nick. To my left, Drake. To my right, Marshall. Today we're going to kind of dig into the NBA playoffs. It's been an exciting one so far. I want to start off by saying that when I picked the Bucks to come out of the East, I didn't know that Giannis and Dame were going to just not play for the first round. Didn't know that.
Dolls.
Yeah, and then didn't know. Obviously, Dame played tonight. I didn't realize that till the end. I didn't bet on it.
Not close to 100%, probably.
Yeah, not even. Giannis didn't play a single game. Didn't know that was coming. And the Bucks still pulled out a couple. They made it a series, which
they
is
looked
the
better.
first one.
They look good without
both of them.
That one game, the two times they won.
Pat Bev went off game. Was it game 5 back in Milwaukee?
Shout out to the Pat Bev pod, my man Ron.
He hoops.
Yeah.
Try to at least get him one more game.
Yeah, but the Pacers, the Knicks just beat the Pacers, or the Knicks just beat the Sixers. Yeah, I know. So now we got
now we got
Knicks Pacers.
We got some matchups coming in. Talking Knicks Pacers. What an absolute snooze fest! Like that's what you just
4-1, 4-0.
Yeah, I see the Knicks just kind of handling that series.
Through
I'll breeze through.
They're too physical, bro.
Yeah.
What do you think the odds are going to be?
Probably like minus 200 for the Knicks to take.
You think
it.
they'll be that close? I think they're like 350.
Wow.
Minus 400.
400, yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Probably like plus 300.
Probably some value on like a 4-2. I think the Pacers will get 2.
Yeah.
I think they might steal one in New York, and then when they go back, they'll get one in Indiana, and then they'll just kind of close them out in 6.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Is it left hand oath? I'm not betting. I, Drake Davis, am not betting on the Pacers Knicks series because
Bullshit.
I know I'm
You
gonna
will
fucking
bet.
Game 1,
No, I
he's
swear.
You will bet.
Swear, I put on everything I
I'll
love.
take a
If I
bet,
bet,
Yeah.
if I bet, take me out the third world way. Cut my arm off.
Yeah, just what a
Why though?
snooze fest.
Wait, why don't you want to
Just
bet?
because I can, just the way it is, I have no interest in it.
Yeah.
So I know how my luck is. If I want to get some action one day and force it in there, I'm just gonna lose money.
Yeah,
So.
I should have stayed away from the Lakers Nuggets series. I went 0-5 on those games. I bet every single game. I went 0-5 on that series. I lost every single game. I've been doing pretty decent in the playoffs, but that series fucked me.
Yeah.
I'd take the Lakers. Oh, Nuggets win. And then I take the fucking Nuggets. Oh, it's a close game.
So are we all in the same boat with the Timberwolves Nuggets series? We all think the Timberwolves are going to take it?
I think
put
the
in the
T-Wolves
future.
take it
I
in
threw in the future.
6.
Yeah,
T-Wolves
I-
in
6, okay.
I caught the T-Wolves at plus 800 to win it all. Great value there, so I decided to throw 500 on it.
Yeah. So the Wolves are cursed.
Yeah.
I just hate that because we all think it's
We
the
all-
T-Wolves.
yeah.
And then the Nuggets are a great fucking
Bro,
team. Jamal
I
Murray's
realized
playoff
that
clutch.
we didn't talk about the Nuggets at all on the podcast.
Well,
They're defending champs. It's because they're not exciting necessarily.
Yeah, that's
But
why
they're
last
good.
year they're great. They play great basketball. It's just I think they get more. I don't know. It's just because they're just so well put together. Like you typically get a Jokic or a Jamal Murray or a little bit of both. Good night.
Yeah.
Then some nights you get what's KCP, not
Yeah.
KCP.
Michael
KCP
Porter-
sometimes.
Michael Porter Jr.?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, him, Aaron,
goes
who
Aaron,
falling to the left, just nail it. Bro, he's
Yeah,
like
he's
6'10".
nuts.
Who's going to block him?
Aaron
Yeah.
Gordon had a
Yeah.
pretty good
Yeah,
night
he
in
had like
one of the games.
35 and like 12 or
Dude.
something.
Bro, I remember I went to a Hawks Magic game when he was on the Magic, and I left. It was like 10 p.m. The Magic beat the Hawks. I left. I did a leg workout because I was like, I want to jump like Aaron Gordon. That dude is fucking.
Definitely
he
got
is
the
so
bunnies.
exciting to watch.
I think the one thing about the Nuggets, though, is they adapt to their competition well. Like, if they got to shoot you out the gym, they'll shoot you out the gym. If it's a down low game, then they'll play you down low. They don't really, they don't have a weakness when it comes to, certain teams that don't match up against well. Like, they're always going to match up well.
I agree.
But I still think this is Ant-Man's league now.
He's
He's
good.
officially
And
taken the
Jokic
crown.
got, scoring-wise, tough mark with Gobert guarding him
And
for sure.
fucking Towns has been draining threes.
be
It's
a
a
great
good squad.
series. Yeah.
I think I'm ultimately going to take T-Wolves 4-2 to win that series.
Yeah.
And then they'll go and play OKC, and I think they'll just manhandle OKC.
Manhandle's crazy, bro. That's a good young team.
When you get to that certain point, I guess T-Wolves don't have any experience either, so that doesn't really make any sense. Yeah,
Chet.
but they are still a lot younger.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
youngest,
yeah.
I think the youngest to make it out of the first round. That's
Ever.
what I saw.
This is the youngest team to ever get the number 1 seed.
Y'all can't tell me, bro.
starting
Fucking
5 age.
Jalen Williams doesn't
Yeah.
give you a little young Harden vibes, and then fucking Chet is gonna. He's got the size to compete with Gobert. He's a dog. I like, even though.
But they got to get through.
Go back in one of these old episodes. I said Chet wasn't a dog. I take it back. Take it back.
You said he's 7 foot though, so if he sees me,
I think I could probably run his fade. I don't know.
Yeah.
So they'll probably play Dallas.
You think Dallas is going to take it?
I think Clippers are getting packed up.
Yeah, I think so too.
In 7, because I'm taking the Clips tomorrow.
Plus 7.5. I mean, you have to.
Money.
That's a
big. I'm taking the points. I've done it.
One thing I like about Chet is, bro, he is not afraid to go for the block, which I get at him. He's 7 foot. He should never be afraid.
Yeah.
But like he jumped in front of a couple in the Pelicans series that like he was not in good position. He went up anyway and he got the block.
And I forgot they got fucking Gordon Hayward now too, which is some good older experience.
Yeah.
I don't know how much he's gonna play, but
he doesn't play a whole lot.
Yeah, it's just someone to talk to him.
Yeah.
Gilgeous-Alexander, I don't care what anyone
he's
says,
so good.
age or not, that guy is fucking.
He's a cheat code.
I feel like he's gonna have some good playoff composure because I didn't even watch their series. Who'd they play? The Pelicans.
The Pelicans swept them. Yeah. Every game was an easy cover.
I think the Kings would have been a better competition for series-wise with that.
Yeah.
But whatever.
So going over the East, we're pretty much locking in a Celtics-Knicks Eastern Conference Finals.
I mean,
the Magic still aren't out.
Hey, is your first round parlay still alive? Or?
No, the Bucks just cooked it.
Damn. That sucks. You don't think about injuries and then like fucking.
The Bucks looks like the Bucks and then probably the Magic. But I'm hoping not.
No one can win on the road on that series.
So they
I think
grab
the Cavs
one?
will just take it in 7. Like they look like two completely different teams.
Yeah.
When Orlando was at home and I had the
It's
Cavs,
a blowout.
it was like, dude, Orlando was smoking
by
by
45.
30. They couldn't miss. Fucking Franz Wagner has like 4 from 3, and then they go to Cleveland, and I'm like, what is this? They don't look like they should be in the NBA.
No.
That's a weird series. But
yeah, they both look like they're terrible every other night.
Either one,
like
whoever makes it out of this round,
they're running into the fucking powerhouse.
Every time I watch that, I'm like, there's no way are they even going to win a game in the next round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're getting dogged.
Yeah, it's going to be 4-0, 4-1.
I think they'll easily come out the East. I mean, I'm thinking like when they play New York or maybe Indiana, it'll be like a 4-0, 4-1 kind of thing.
And easy.
And then when they get to the finals, it's going to be tough to go through. Whoever comes out the West is going to be tough to beat.
Dude, I mean, after watching this series, Jalen Brunson, I mean, dude.
Yeah, but how fucking far can they go, bro? They're playing ridiculous amount of minutes.
And they had like 4 bench points tonight.
That's it?
Yeah.
What was it in the overtime game? Josh or Devin, someone played like 52 minutes, 53 minutes.
There's
But
you can't do that. Later. You can't win a championship like that. You have to be deep.
Yeah.
But I said the Clippers were deep last night, and they lost 32 points.
No, I watched that game. They weren't playing good. Luka sucks at defense, but he was playing great. He just wasn't missing.
The Mavs are streaky when it comes to when they go on their runs, they're fucking runs.
And Kyrie, you can't stop Kyrie.
He looked locked
even when they were down 30, they just came all the way back and ended up taking the lead at one point. That
was a good game. I watched that on the plane.
That's a strictly game of runs kind of series.
Yeah.
I'm excited about that one. I think that'll be tomorrow's game 6?
Tomorrow's game 6.
I think that'll be our game 7
in Dallas.
Since we haven't gotten one yet, that's got to be game 7.
No team really has been dominating at home. They've split the pair both times. So
yeah,
I think maybe Dallas. Maybe who's gonna hold serve?
It's gonna be fucking Dallas, bro. The Clippers never get out of round 1.
Yeah,
I
don't think they've ever been to the Western Conference Finals.
No,
they did when they played the Bucks. That was their first time going. And the COVID year, that was their first time going.
Bucks.
Yeah, I mean the Suns, and then the Suns went on to play the Bucks. Yeah. So that was a COVID year.
But so let's jump back to the West real quick. So we all think the Timberwolves beat the Nuggets, but I mean, honestly, you really think that?
I'm kind of just going for my hammer on my on my future because I'm glad we're getting Denver now. I don't want to get Denver in the Western Conference.
Yeah.
I'm saying we I'm a fan, but I'm getting a T-Wolves jersey if they make it past Denver. But I mean.
And you think whoever wins that easily beats the Thunder?
I just feel like
no. I'm gonna retract on that because I love
Jaden McDaniels. That guy, he was injured all year. He's a great defender.
Yeah.
So I kind of liked him. They were kind of lacking like a small forward shooting guard type of guy to guard people like that. So
I feel like the Timberwolves are becoming that team that people that just like basketball don't have a team are starting to like.
Oh, well, then I hate that. I don't know.
Because people like Anthony Edwards. People like him, so they're becoming
he's got the crown right now.
Not the Cowboys, but it's kind of similar
as he
to
should,
that.
bro. Bro's
he is
whooping tail.
Disgusting.
Yeah, they play such good defense too. And it's when I'm watching this series, I couldn't tell if the Timberwolves were that good or if the Suns were just that bad.
Well, Suns didn't have anybody. They had their big 3. That's it.
Yeah,
Nurk,
man. And then Grayson Allen got hurt. That hurt him a lot.
What game did he get hurt? 2?
Yeah, I think it was game 1, and then he
tried
to play game 2, and then he left.
Yeah,
that shit just doesn't mesh well together. You got KD, who's a fucking veteran that's pretty quiet, chirps a little bit, but just plays basketball.
Yeah,
and then you got Bradley Beal, who is used to being a first option, and then now he's the third option.
Yeah,
and then you got D-Book, who after the past few times I've watched him, I hate him.
Yeah,
he's such a little bitch.
Yeah, big time.
Oh, dude, I can't.
They'll split up.
He pushed the player into the coach. Like you saw that.
I didn't see that.
And he turned around and looked away like he didn't do
ACL,
anything.
I think, or something.
Damn,
I think it was MCL. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's a rat. I don't like him at all. He's always bitching. He looks like he's always about to cry.
Yeah.
KD's probably like, I'm sick of this kid. Like, oh my god.
Yeah.
And then Beal is like, just want the rock.
So what do you want to see as the Western Conference Final matchup? Who do you want? Not think, but who do you want to see? Between who's left, obviously.
Yeah, I think the Mavs. The Mavs and the T-Wolves.
Mavs, T-Wolves?
Mavs, T-Wolves, but then I know the T-Wolves are going to win because the Mavs don't have any big men like that. Like, Gafford is decent on the bench, but he's going to get dogged.
Yeah, and then sometimes PJ be
Lively's
taking
way
terrible
too
shots.
Yeah, Lively's too young to do anything against the T-Wolves.
Yeah, at one point, Lively was on the Hawks. We drafted him.
Oh, yeah.
And then, I mean, realistically, like, Jaden McDaniels could guard Luka or really attempt to guard Luka. I just think they would limit their options too.
If I wanted to see anything, it'd probably be Mavs in Denver. See Luka dethrone fucking Jokic.
You think so? You think they'd beat him?
I don't think they would beat him.
No, I think the only team that's going to beat Denver is Minnesota.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
I think so too.
That's the best matched up teams.
Yeah.
Like, it's still
this is borderline my finals right now.
The Mavs should stick out Luka, Kyrie one more year, grab a big piece, like a big man piece, and I think they'll be.
Or they just draft Bronny, when LeBron comes over.
And then we're getting back into system play too. If the Timberwolves can steal game 1, I don't care if I have the future on them. I'm hammering Nuggets game 2.
Yeah,
with the spread, everything. And so Saturday's a big day. Need to get this series off started perfect. So T-Wolves win, make some money on the Denver game 2. Hammer it 5 units. Yeah, and then hopefully they win 4-2, go on, win the championship. That's a plus 800 odds. Kind of a cake way to go into my dreadful MLB season.
Yeah, I kind of want to see. I know I said I like to see the Mavs win it all, but
it's not happening.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. So I would honestly rather see Timberwolves Thunder because I want to see Shea.
No one's feeling the seas?
I want to see.
The only reason
in the
I
Western Conference. I want to see Shea and Anthony Edwards go at it. I think that would be a great series.
That would be a good series.
And then you've got Chet and Rudy matching up. It would be a good. Maybe Karl Anthony Towns. But either way, that'd be a good series.
Yeah, I'd love to watch that one for sure. And
I guess any team but the Mavs making it would be competitive. I think the Mavs hang the Thunder. I'm saying
they're just not well enough.
Yeah.
Not gonna get it.
We kind of, besides like the Bucks thing, we kind of knew like this is how the first round was gonna go.
Yeah. Jumping over to the East, who do you want to see?
Knicks Magic.
Knicks Magic.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay.
I know like fans like who don't like really watch sports like don't like that's a boring series or all that. I love that shit. It's like the old saying when like it's a really good defensive NFL game and like this game sucks like that Super Bowl. I'm like I love this.
Like the Rams Patriots. Yeah.
It's like it's fucking football and like when it's hoops,
it makes like every play matter.
So
like,
when it comes to hoops, like I love teams that like aren't necessarily getting all the limelight and all that and like they make a run and like the fans like haven't been like especially with the Magic like they haven't won a home playoff game previous of this year to like 2000 something like when Dwight was there. Yeah. So I'm like, that's pretty dope. So
making strides.
But they're gonna be on. They might get their shit packed tomorrow.
I'm really hoping not, bro. I didn't check what the line was for that tomorrow, but I am on the Magic.
Yeah, I hate the Cavs.
It's 3.5.
I hate them.
Oh, that's still not enough. It's in Orlando. It's 3.5. They're favored.
Yeah, minus 3.5 Magic.
Come on, bro.
Wait, you thought they're gonna be dogs?
You're gonna be in the juice.
Yeah, give it to me,
bro. You taking the minus 160 money line?
The last one's
that'd be minus 140.
140.
I don't think I think I took the spreads. I didn't take the spread on the first one. Took the spread on the second one because at first one I was busy. I didn't check it out.
Yeah.
You guys throwing in any futures while we still can?
I have the Timberwolves to win the next series against the Nuggets. I got it at plus 180, I think.
Yeah, we might as well just name this the fucking T-Wolves podcast.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give me some AEs. His
if they go up like 2-0,
are they nice? I haven't seen them at all.
They're different. They look hella futuristic, but I've seen people on feet. When people put them on, they look better. Like when I just see them, I don't.
Are they hooping shoes or more style?
More hooping shoes, but people are making them like stylish. They're getting styled with them.
Damn, I gotta check those out.
I'm the man.
Yep, definitely not eating with y'all.
Yeah, no. That was so random. That was so random.
Yeah, because he's finally boasting about his win. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. Yeah, I mean,
Why did I say?
It's been a good playoff so far.
I have no idea why you
for
said
sure.
that.
Yeah, you just threw that all off, but it's all good.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm sad this Knicks and Sixers series over. This was the most exciting
That was
one.
it. Yeah, every game was like down to the wire.
Yeah, and it was like one of the only ones like that. A lot of series
exactly.
were blowouts.
That's what I'm saying. Maybe that's why. At first, I was turned off. The first few games, the first few days was blowout after blowout.
The favorite covered the first like 12 games or whatever. But you said it too. You said a non-competitive first round means maybe we'll have a good competitive second round.
It better
I think all the series in the second round is going to be good.
Yeah.
Except maybe that Pacers
Celtics.
Knicks. Oh yeah, that one too. Yeah, the East is just done. Like
The
they
East
just
is
make it to the Eastern Conference
The
Finals.
West, yeah.
Let's
The
go
West is
Knicks
just worth
C's to
watching.
lace them up, and
Bro,
I'm taking Knicks game 1.
Yeah.
Against
Call
the
it.
Pacers. Yeah.
No, when they play the Celtics.
Knicks game
If
one.
they make it past the Orlando Magic.
Dude, that's gonna be. I really hope
think
it does
dude, the
become
Magic-
Knicks C's because
That would be a good.
that could start because those are both fairly new teams together.
Yeah.
Making it that far would help them like next year stay all together, and then it might
And
get a
they're
little
rivals.
chippy.
Yeah.
Start a new rivalry.
Yeah.
I mean, not new. Knicks and Celtics is a rivalry, but these guys don't seem to dislike.
I honestly
each other
think the
that much.
Magic would play the Celtics better than the Cavs would.
I agree.
I'm just gonna sit that in there.
Yeah, for sure.
I think the Celtics would dog walk Cleveland. Like it wouldn't even be like I would take them to
4-0.
cover every single game.
I think
They'd
they
be fair
just.
by
I think they'll
15
have a
again.
better game plan for Cleveland than. the Magic.
Orlando would kind of like shake things up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah.
So
Well, hopefully we
you know
see
what?
it.
I might get on the Magic with you tomorrow. I'm starting to get I'm starting to feel the Magic friends.
Taking them. I mean, they do play really good at home, and they are. I'm telling you.
I think
the only
that's-
reason I've said it is because I've seen spurts of them. They look really good when they look good, but they're young.
Yeah.
And they're not the Thunder. When they get flustered, it hits the fan.
The only game 7
Well,
is going to be the Magic and the Cavs.
The under just keeps hitting in that series.
Every single
But
time.
it's crazy because I've taken the under a couple times. But when I watch it in the beginning, I'm like, I'm going to lose because they play so fast paced,
yeah.
but they just miss.
Yeah.
Like they'll have fast breaks. They take 4 or 5 seconds off the shot clock, doink a layup. I'm just like, what the fuck is this?
Magic are young.
Yeah.
Cleveland's great defense, and then Magic for a young team, great defense, and they're all fucking big.
Yeah, they're
All of them.
huge, bro. They're like 6'10".
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Ben Caro does not know how to play on the road. He just he leaves his fucking attributes in Orlando.
We need him to tap in because last game he looked. Actually, I think last game they lost.
Games
but he
3
still
and
looked
4,
good.
he hooped. Yeah, he looked good.
Yeah.
He looked good. It was just the first 2 games
He
because I
looked
had
so
Magic to
bad.
win both those games. I don't know why.
Like how they say,
This,
Jason,
you solely talked me into taking Magic.
Yeah, me too.
I was like,
Drake
he might
was
be onto
up on
something
the
with this
Magic. I
Orlando
took them.
team.
They lost by 30. I was like, fuck.
And then I did take him when I parlayed him with the OKC to cover. That was a good parlay, the 2-teamer.
Oh, yeah.
I was
That
all
saved
over
your week.
Orlando. Yeah, it was on Sunday.
I need a week saver.
Bookie
bro.
was
I've
about
been
to start
taking
ringing.
single bets, and the parlays are like this close, and they're like,
Yeah, the 2-teamers, bro. I'm telling you, always parlay 2-teamers. Never straight bet. No, I'm joking.
Terrible advice.
I mean, at least that way, if you lose, you save a little bread. But other than that, that's a
Save
bad
the
way to
juice.
look at it.
You
Yeah,
save
yeah.
the juice. Yeah, the little 50.
Yeah,
or whatever.
remember what
If
I was
do
telling you
500.
last night? I said I'm gonna stop paying juice. I'm
Yeah.
just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
take it
Listen to
straight
this.
and then lose a little
This
money.
is the dumbest thing he said. He said, "I'm going to stop paying the juice when I bet." I said, "What do you mean you're going to stop? You can't just stop paying the markup, the minus 110." He's
Yeah,
like, instead of putting 550 win 500, I'm going to do 500 win 460. It's still paying juice. You're just
losing,
gambling
not getting
less. You're just gambling less
asshat,
money.
dude.
I was over there I was smoking, and I was like, damn, I bet you if you add up all the juice, everyday gambling, that adds
It's
up.
not juice. You're just paying to win 500 instead of
Yeah.
placing a $500 bet.
Yeah, so now when you win, you're just going to win less. That doesn't make any
Yeah,
sense.
see, that's a loser's logic you got over
Yeah.
there because you're trying to lose less.
Yeah, you're
Instead of
thinking
win
about how
more.
much
Now
you're
that
going
you
to lose.
explain it on the show, it makes
Yeah.
absolute sense. I was speaking malarkey.
Yeah. Anyway, you guys want to?
Whatever, man. Nice cooler you're on. This guy
dude,
hasn't
I
hit a
can't
bet
hit
fucking
anything.
13 fucking bets.
Dude, I had a push.
Yeah. He had a pretty bad beat at Brussels and Pints.
Maybe
Almost.
it's the energy shifted. I got out of my shithole for a few weeks.
Dude, give it back, man. Dude, it sucks being on this
Now
I'm
he's
taking,
on
a shower.
next.
I'm taking another shower when I get home to get your bad juju off.
Dude, it sucks being on this side of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to hop over to the draft?
Yeah, we
Recap
can touch
that
on
a
it
little
real
bit?
quick.
Yeah, just real quick.
What was your biggest takeaway? Your biggest win
Biggest win, Atlanta taking Michael Penix Jr.
Bro, I don't understand. You're going to like that when
Kirk Cousins goes down.
Bro, I don't understand. Everyone is freaking out.
He's going to be 30 by the time he's on the fucking
but 3
field.
years ago, this happened with AR, and then everyone was like, why the hell would they take Jordan Love? Haven't taken an offensive player on this to help him out in years. And now, look last year.
Love. It took him a while.
It took him 3 years sitting behind a veteran who played good. Now he's shiny. He played great. They beat Dallas in the playoffs.
Was looking great.
And then even last year, when Jordan Love started to play good, they started on ESPN and all the shows, they started showing all these quarterbacks who sat a year. Pat Mahomes sat a year. Josh Allen sat a year. Like, all these quarterbacks sit and they're good. And then the Falcons draft Penix and everyone's freaking out again. It's like, are we all that dumb? It's a good pick.
Let me explain the reason why we picked that. So to get Kirk Cousins, we tampered. So in about like 2 to 3 months, we're going to lose like our 2025 and 2026 first-round draft picks.
Okay.
So they were like...
So you couldn't take a quarterback in 25 or 26 is what you just told me.
Right.
Keep
like
going.
A good one at least.
Okay.
But a good one at least. You got
a good one. Okay, but anyway, I'll let you make
better
your
than
point.
Ritter.
Can I finish my fucking statement, Nick?
Oh, God, Ritter was the worst.
Oh, yeah, shitter. I hated him.
Yeah, drafting a quarterback out of
Arizona
Cincinnati.
program around.
You take a D2 quarterback. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah,
but the reason, so we know that we're not going to get a first-round talent QB for at least 2 years. So the reason why we went QB was to, kind of just in case the Kirk Cousins, move doesn't work out, he gets hurt again, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's why we got a quarterback. The fact that we got Michael Penix Jr. blows my mind.
Oh, you're going to pick J.J. McCarthy?
I would take J.J. McCarthy,
over Michael Penix Jr.?
Yes, easy.
Did you watch a Michigan game last year?
Yes, the guy, he's a fucking pocket passer.
He had one.
He's got legs. He got wheels.
He had one move, and it was fucking this to Blake Corum. That was his only move all year.
Yeah, when Penix played in the Pac-12.
You just said J.J. had wheels, bro.
Bro, in the playoffs, he was wheeling and dealing out there.
He had a great O-line helping him out, get a little bit of space.
Look what Penix did against Michigan's
Michigan
defense.
was
He was
good.
shitting in his pants.
Michigan was a powerhouse. They were so
So was
good.
every team in the NFL. At least JJ, when that moment came in, he made the right plays and all that.
True.
I was just pissed off because I'm in the Kirk area. I'm like, yeah, let's go. Like, Kirk Cousins, finally someone that can, hit a target. I've been dealing with Mariota and fucking Ritter. I finally get a quarterback that can put it on the money at least a little bit.
Penix is good. I watched Washington all year last year. He can throw the ball.
Bro, just let him adjust.
Or
bro.
if we were going to go offense, I would have took Roma Dunze or something. I thought it was a lock. I was going to bet Dallas Turner at 8.
So Kirk goes down without the Penix Jr. selection. Yeah. Who are you going to?
Fucking Heineke.
Chris Redmond, Matt Schaub.
We just lost Felipe Franks too. He's back.
Oh God, what are they gonna do now?
Dude, the only time I ever saw him step on the field, he threw 2 picks and fumbled it twice in like 8 minutes.
We could have drafted a quarterback.
He
in
played
like the
good
second
at Florida
or third
though.
round.
He did good at Florida, and then it's totally different.
We should have took Devin Leary from Kentucky.
No, man, that's a good pick.
But it still doesn't make sense because they're like, oh, what if Kirk gets hurt? Penix has had more knee surgeries than fucking Kirk.
No, he had shoulder surgeries.
No, his whole body. He missed so many years.
Hey,
he's my age.
His sophomore year, is kind of funny. He ran out of bounds at the end of a play, and he was just stopping, and he slipped on one of the things, and he dislocated his shoulder. He was out for the rest of the year. That's kind of weak. But
that's tough.
But what was your biggest takeaway?
I mean, I'm a Chargers fan, so right now
Ladd McConkey.
No, I mean that's cool and all,
that
but
guy
we got an
nice.
O-lineman.
Joe Alt.
Yeah, we got a big ass.
Did you see the clip of him getting picked? He didn't realize he got picked.
Oh,
he just sat there like a fucking oof.
I mean, that's like he's like, all right, let me know when the fucking play starts. That's all he's worried about. But hey, he got paid.
Chargers did have a good draft.
I'm surprised they didn't go neighbors though. But I get it with Justin Herbert getting hurt. It's like get him some help.
McConkey's going to win
Is
offensive
he a center
rookie
or
of the
a
year.
guard or a tackle?
McConkey's going to win offensive rookie of the year. I'm calling it now, yeah.
He's going to be the Puka Nacua?
Yes, he's going to be fucking wide receiver 1 for Justin Herbert. Bro, dude, have you seen him in the combine? He's shifty, bro. He runs clean routes.
Oh, yeah.
And Herbert's putting it on the fucking money.
Yeah, Herbert's going to fucking dime him up. Yeah, I like that
I'm excited.
Yeah.
And then what's his name? Quentin Johnson.
He's got to step up.
Yeah, he's got to redeem his round 1 pick of last year because Jesus,
his family's getting clowned.
The thing with Ladd McConkey was when on Georgia when the other team would game plan against Bowers and shut him out, Ladd McConkey would go off.
Yeah, crazy.
Wait, who's bigger, Bowers?
Oh, Bowers. McConkey's he's a little shrimp out there.
Great.
He's like a Brian Trump out there.
You were calling somebody a shrimp?
Hey man, I've been in the gym. See this chest popping?
Damn.
Anyway,
Brian Trump just caught a stray. I
was there, right? I was right there with him. Hey, Trump, if you're watching.
I've been hearing a lot about this guy at least recently.
And then we got a.
It's a compliment. Ladd McConkey's fucking just got drafted.
I think we got an outside linebacker or a linebacker from Michigan. They're bringing a lot of Michigan from with Harbaugh. Yeah, Harbaugh.
What's your biggest takeaway?
Oh, I think the Bears. They had a good draft. Which, I mean, a lot of people think that. But I like...
Did the Bears grab Keenan, too? Is that where he is?
Yeah, the Bears...
Dude, they're
I mean, I still...
They are stacked.
They're still going to go 6-10, 7-9 next year.
No.
Next year.
He's coming out like CJ.
It's minus odds for them to make the playoffs. They're minus 110 to make the playoffs.
That's wild. I would take
them to not make the playoffs.
Yeah, I would too.
NFC's starting to get a little stacked.
It's the first year.
The Falcons are now a powerhouse.
The only reason he wasn't good last year is because his team was shit.
For sure.
He's about to come he's going to hoop.
But the Bears' defense is not good.
Yeah, they shouldn't give up Roquan.
He doesn't have a lot of help.
Roquan.
But the thing is, they're in a division with the Lions, who probably will regress a little bit, but will still at least split the series with them. The Packers, who are clearly on the up and up with Jordan Love, you got to think they're going to be just.
Minnesota had a great draft. Didn't they get Dallas Turner and JJ McCarthy?
Yeah,
that's insane. That's got to be the best draft. You got the best defensive player. You got a quarterback thinking he's going to struggle in his first year.
Now all the Vikings need is a good running back, and JJ McCarthy. They
got Madison.
Yeah, and they're not
all zingers.
I swear.
Wait, they got Aaron Jones.
Yeah, I was gonna say they grabbed somebody.
Yeah, they'll be decent. NFC North stacked.
Yeah, they'll be good.
Damn, but the Bears at the Raiders, huh?
I did see
Great.
I did see though the Bears have one of the easiest schedules.
Yeah.
That's probably what plays into
the Falcons had the easiest schedule last year. We didn't even make the playoffs. That doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's true.
We could
because teams you don't know who's actually going to be good.
But is it like NBA? Like does wild card still does it count as playoffs or no?
Yeah.
So that's different than NBA because play-in.
The play-in. Oh yeah. Well, yeah. No. If you're one of the 7 that gets in, then
it's a playoff game. I already bought my ticket to go to the home playoff game in Atlanta when we win the NFC South.
They should win. I mean, you got to think they win the division, right?
I mean, it's just them in Tampa, but it's the Saints. I mean, Derek Carr down there.
So you can buy the first playoff game ticket, but if they don't make it, they just refund you.
Yeah.
Oh, you get refunded?
Yeah.
Oh, I would ever. The
game didn't happen.
Well, I figured he'd be like, "Sorry, guys.
Sorry, man."
Yeah.
It's like placing a bet.
It's a gamble.
Just to go to a game.
After Blinks, a lot of people bought this. Let's just suck this year. Keep their money.
We'll be fine.
Yeah. We don't have operations. These idiots already bought the ticket.
Yeah, but no, I think
I might buy it because we might be the number 1 seed. So I might wait till the divisional round.
In a couple years, I think that the Bears will be really good in 2 or 3 years.
What about
But Allen doesn't have a lot of time left. He's early 30s.
What about Drake May to the Pats? Might revive the Pats a little bit.
I think the Pats are going to be struggle busting.
He's going to do better than fucking Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones is god awful. He's so bad.
I mean, I guess
I'll never forget that playoff game when they were going against the Bills, and I took the Pats like a moron. I took a money line.
They got smoked
44-6 or something. I was every time Mac Jones threw it, I was like, unreal.
What if Trevor goes down though, and Mac Jones comes in and just leads them to the promised land?
He's in Jacksonville.
Is he the second or third string? Is he second?
I just feel like
I don't even know who their backup is.
Wouldn't you have to have like a whole different game plan of an offense structure to play with Mac Jones versus a Trevor Lawrence? It's so different.
Yeah, I get. Yeah,
like how would he come in and fill in for plays that Trevor would? Like I just don't see it working.
I guess. I
see, and I'm calling it right now. Russell Wilson revamp in Pittsburgh.
You think so?
I think they take the AFC North. That's a bold take.
Ooh, that is bold.
I think since he's going to slowly start to
for
fall
the black and gold.
I think the Ravens,
actually black and yellow.
Well, the Ravens they got Derrick Henry. That's going to be fucking.
Yeah, you know how I feel. I
think he'll slow.
They're coming back for some vengeance.
The Ravens over under is 12 under.
No under way. 12 wins.
They're going to win 14.
The only thing with that is there's 17 regular season games now too.
Yeah, 17 games. Shut up, Nick.
Got to just think about extra game.
Nice double grab.
He was afraid to pull out the spaghetti noodles.
But what were you saying? He was talking.
I'm thinking the Ravens are going to come back with some vengeance, potentially hit the bowl. I think Lamar needs to get.
I think they regress a little bit. I think they win 10 games.
My early Super Bowl is going to be Falcons,
I'm giving them 12.
Steelers.
They lose on the hook on the bet.
Falcons, Steelers, Super Bowl.
You're off the pod.
Yeah. Just stop talking right now.
All right, you guys clip this. I'll call it right now.
I do think that this year will be like
a
lot
team's
different. Yeah. How do you think the Houston will do this year? I mean,
they're going to go an easy fucking
AFC their division is not strong whatsoever.
AFC Championship?
Yeah, for sure.
Like to the game, you're saying, or they're going to win the AFC?
No, they're going to go to the game, probably lose to Kansas City.
The Chiefs just go back.
Yeah, Chiefs are just going to keep going back, and then I think the Chiefs will like a realistic take. I think the Chiefs will go back this year, and then the NFC wins it this year. It'll be like a weird team like Atlanta.
Dude, get off.
We should check what the Chargers under/over on wins is because
It's
whatever
probably
it
low.
is,
It's probably low.
under.
Yeah, you think so?
Under. They're gonna suck.
Really?
I might eat my words. Hopefully, I just jinx myself.
Yeah.
But I think
They
gonna
kept
suck.
Khalil and Joey Bosa.
It doesn't mean shit, bro. Unless they can turn
and
some
Derwin.
shit around.
Why is that team bad?
Dude, they have all the players.
We're about to find out if they got rid of Staley, right?
Yeah,
He's gone.
I think at this point he has to be gone. At this
We're
point.
about to find out if he was really the problem. Because
You need a Dan Campbell kind of guy. In
Dude,
there.
I just said we got rid of Staley, and I already talked about Harbaugh. I lay off the packs.
His interviews though, he's got to be the problem. Hearing that guy in interviews,
he just doesn't care. Oh man.
Yeah, and his neck was like this big, man. What's going on with that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna dog a man for neck size because I don't have the craziest neck, and then pause on the neck. But and Mike McDaniels, he's a skinny guy, small neck. He's a great coach.
Yeah, but he covers it up. You know, Staley would just be on a turtleneck. Or not turtleneck, a V-neck.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
Judging dudes.
Oh, by the way, I think Bo Nix leads that Broncos team to a
Were y'all
playoff.
surprised he went as early as he did?
Remember in the earlier
Yeah,
pod,
we
I
go
said
12?
he was going
12,
third, fifth round, or third or fifth round.
Yeah, you
He
said
went
it.
Yeah, you were clowning the guy.
Yeah, good for him.
So is he going to
but
be the guy?
I think he's like
I mean,
a
it's
Stetson
between him and
Bennett
Zach
kinda guy.
Wilson.
Oh, he's going to be the guy, bro.
going
Zach
at it.
Wilson, that
Yeah,
guy
Zach
sucks.
Wilson's
Two
got some
Mormons
juice
just going
left.
They're
at
the
it.
same age, huh?
Yeah, pretty much.
About
No,
the same.
I think
Bo Nix is old, dude.
Yeah, he's old as
he might
fuck.
be
Bo
the
Nix,
same age.
Bo Nix is probably older than Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson went early. He went when he was like 21.
Yeah, what? Bo Nix is like 26, bro.
He's our age,
25.
yeah. He's Stetson Bennett's age. Like
What
he's
do
gonna
you-
be like a Stetson Bennett.
What do you guys think the Jets are going to do?
I think
It's
A-Rod's
early.
gonna get hurt week 2.
Come on, bro.
Why would you even say that?
It's just happened, bro. He's old. His body's done. No one could be like Tom. All right, he's done.
He hasn't got hurt that often.
I think
though.
Tom might come back and play for the Raiders.
You just saw that shit in the fucking on the internet. I saw it too. It was like, is Tom ready?
It'd be nice for him to come back one more time.
It would
It'd
be
make
cool.
the NFL so much more interesting. Like, Tom's
It does
coming
kind of
back.
it does
But
kind of
just-
suck not
just-
having him.
I would hammer him. I'm like, I'm taking Tom
What if
one
like
more year.
What if Peyton and Tom and Drew Brees came back? You know, 3 teams would pick
I
him
feel
up.
like Tom could
Little
still do it.
victory lap
Eli.
right there. Dude, imagine if they all 3 signed for pennies on one team and they just split the snaps.
Yeah, you wonder. You know how they have like the big 3 in the NBA where like retired players play? They should do like a flag football league where like
I think they're
The
done with that
goats
shit
come
when they're
back.
done. You're playing football all your life. You're like, all right, bro, I'm done fucking butting heads or running around.
no, there's no way. You know,
I feel like
have you ever watched the Peyton Manning?
I feel like people don't really like love football like that. Like when you're playing like hoops, like there's a passion into hoops. With football, when you have
What?
the money, when you have like the money, like I feel like
Maybe you, but that doesn't mean people who play their whole life.
yeah, but you're
have you ever
constantly
have
beating
you
up your
ever
body.
watched-
You know, like
No,
all the way
flag
up to when
football.
you're like 40 or something.
Well, if you play flag, you're not.
yeah, you're
getting
probably
beat up
done with
anymore.
it. You're like, I want to go do something
Dude,
else.
basketball players have the same amount of injuries as the NFL players do later in life.
It's not
too.
about injuries.
They're
It's
Bro,
about
they
the
hit
CTE.
their
the
knees
fucking
and their-
hardwood floor and
Bro,
shit.
basketball is
You're
football
way off.
without pads, bro. That's all that shit is. You're hitting the hardwood floor with no pads.
Anything you do, even golfing over time, you're
Yeah.
probably like
Look
your
at Tiger Woods.
rotators and shit is gonna get rusty.
You made
and,
the first
know.
cut.
He's also been in a few accidents.
Yeah. Got
Who?
hit with a club.
Tiger Woods.
Henry Ruggs.
No, Tiger Woods. But nah, but flag football wouldn't injure their body. They could do that for sure.
Nah, man, they'll
That's
pull a hammy.
bullshit lie because I
Yeah,
hurt my
that's-
ribs on my first week of fucking flag football, and I'm still in a little bit of pain. I think I cracked my rib.
But nah, to say that they don't have like passion for the game is just wild. You never watched the Manning cast?
No.
Okay, well that's why you don't know them.
Yeah, dude.
What?
There's people that literally
Yeah, what?
I
eat,
have money on the
breathe.
fucking Monday
They probably
night game. I
literally
don't want to
shit
listen
out
to these
football
guys just
size
chopping
They're
turds.
funny though.
I love Joe Buck. I love the Monday night games. I love
Yeah.
that they went over to.
You like the
Monday night.
corny,
And Troy Aikman. It's better than here's a guy like Chris
Chris
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth.
I hate Sunday
Yeah,
night.
Sunday
football.
night. Yeah,
Who's gonna be the next guy is announcing in like 10 years?
Brady,
I
right?
need to find him.
Yeah,
Did he-
Brady signed
with Fox.
Yeah, with Fox. Brady will be there.
Matt Ryan.
Matt Ryan's starting to heat up.
Matt
I think
Ryan.
he might be a guy for the long haul.
Yeah, Tony. I'm
And
about
then
tired of Tony.
Someone
Romo.
just signed a deal with him to do.
He's on CBS. Matt Ryan.
No. But someone else just signed a deal that like wasn't in broadcasting at all. I can't remember who it is.
Will Marvel?
Maybe.
Oh my god. That guy knew his sports.
Get Greg Olson off the mic though. What is
No,
that?
I like
Yeah.
Greg Olson.
No, those corny jokes he has. He's not funny.
D'Amico
Dude.
Ryans. He's really not D'Amico.
Ryans. That's the Texans head coach.
No, not the other guy. He used to play for the Saints, linebacker. Oh man. But anyways, he's good. He's the one who announces with Greg Olson.
I don't know, man. I think it's time we call this episode.
Yeah, we're talking about fucking announcers.
Here's a guy. I don't know, Jim.
I don't know, Jim. All right, Tony Romo's good though. You like watching Tony Romo?
Hey, man, call it.
Not watching his football, but he's a good
announcer.
I like
you
hearing
hate
him call
Tony
the game.
Romo, watching him announce, right?
Yeah, well,
bro, I think it's
okay. Hold on,
you're just a hater.
Pet peeve going at watching him announce. You're not. I mean, I know he comes on the screen quite a bit, but you're definitely listening. to him
listening to him announce.
Sorry, that was kind of
dickish.
I'm my thoughts thinking about how much units I'm about to lose on the game.
I just pissed money. I lost 0-2 tonight. Never betting hockey again.
Yeah, in the AMs.
Yeah.
Never betting hockey again. Put that on oath. Strike me dead if I do.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's put up on episode. Talk about the playoffs. Talk about the draft. We'll be back next week with some more playoffs. We'll be almost to the finals next episode.
To the finals, and then get ready because MLB heaters are coming.
Oh yeah,
we
gotta start
clean sweep.
Yeah,
we gotta come out. We gotta do it live.
We're betting MLB every day. We're just not talking about it because of playoffs.
Yeah,
so we got some good stuff in store.
These Orioles have been filling my pockets up fat.
Yeah.
150
units on the Brewers yesterday.
Hey, that one actually hit.
They won 8-2, bro.
Loser.
Yeah,
I should have fucking paid my tuition.
But thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you next week. Have a good one.